is somebody was saying that Okunga return Siku. I just want to remind them that that little boy, Sylvester, that they killed from Donem or Duan school, I don't remember the name. Till now, the father is not very yet because the father is still waiting for investigation and he's doing again another autopsy. So just to tell people that a little boy of 11 or 12 years old still waiting for justice. So they should stop saying that they need to go and bury the guy that blah, blah, blah. So that's all I want to ask. I want to add.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you for making it short, for keeping it short. And I appreciate that. Since you hear your opinion, I would like to request for your space. And I would like to, use your space. Thank you. God bless you. Let me quickly go to the next person. And that should be who? Let me pick on Oluwatosin. I know our official Olori, that's Latisne, is one of us, is one of the speakers here. Oluwatosin, please, you have the floor. Say something quickly. Please unmute your mic, Oluwatosin. If you are here, unmute your mic and say something, please. If Oluwatosin is not available, let me move to Joanna T. Joanna T, please unmute yourself and say something. Thank you. Are you there? Am I talking to myself? What's going on? If you can hear me, please give me a sign. Let me know that I'm not talking to myself. Is anybody there?
I can hear you. Sorry about that.
Please submit your mic and 2 minutes and let me have another person. Thank you. God bless you.
Sure. I'm very well. I'm not new to Westo platform, but I am new to TikTok. And on my TikTok account, I'm very active because of Westo and because of this case. So if you go on my page, I don't have anything apart from just I don't know anything to do with TikTok. But on this Mohbad case, I've had some people that I've actually been on this since morning, and I've been following. Since afternoon, I've been following up to understand what's actually going on. But my little sense that I use that I will put on is what, like Westo said. People come to this platform to get some content and then get facts and try to use it against because the last time I was in here, Prime Boy was about to be released and everybody was talking about it. And in that same breath that we were talking about it, Prime Boy was being detained again, which means that some people are in here and they're listening and hands have been they're touching hands. So I understand that if we have facts, we should keep it to ourselves, because when we look at this case itself, why is it taking this long? I can tell you this. I've been saying it from the onset. When you look at the people that have been mentioned around Mohbad's death, they are people of influence. One, police. When Davido, Obi Kubana Chief Priest, Sam Larry, Naira Marley, Obelegushi, all these people are influential and wealthy people. And when you look at Naira Marley is into drugs and into music and other shady stuffs, So I think this is the reason why. But I jotted some two things down in here. I don't know how to curse. When I speak Yoruba, I can curse very well. But in English, I don't know how to curse with English. But one thing I want us to follow up with is that when you look at it, Mohbad wrote a petition. If you're seeking for justice, how do we get this justice? Mohbad wrote a petition. This same Mohbad wrote a petition at the police station. I'm not sure which police station he went to write this petition. 3 months after, in this same petition, he mentioned that they were after his life. It was written there that they were after his life. And the best reason is best known to them. I think Mohbad coded it there. That the reason, he probably did not want to say it, but he said the reason why they were chasing him was best known to him, and Obelegushi's name was mentioned. That was 3 months before, that was in June or July, before Mohbad passed. And when Mohbad passed, they brought the same body to the police station. This is why I said we need to hold the police responsible. They brought the same body to the police station. Are they saying they forgot that they wrote a petition 3 months prior that his life was being threatened by some certain people? 3 months after, they brought his body to the police station. And the police refused to grant a death report. Right there, the police should have actually get into action, because they should remember this Mohbad Oshe Aimo now, Kishaimo people. So they should have known that okay, Mohbad was here 3 months ago and now he's dead. What are we waiting for? Obeleguchi's name is being mentioned. Sam Larry's name is being mentioned in this petition. Nothing was done, right? And from that same police station, why they refused the death police reports, from that same police station, someone called Sam Larry that Mohbad was on his way to mortuary. I'm not sure. Some people are speculating that was Darosha. But from that same police station, somebody called and said Mohbad was. So whatever it is, the police station has a lot of questions to answer. The people on duty has a lot of questions to answer. There's this video that I came across a few days ago. On that same night, that show, that Mohbad was singing. He was not happy in that video. He was singing, and it looks like he was being forced to sing. Darosha gave him a death stare. In that video, that same breath, which means that it looks like there's an unsettled score between Darosha and also Mohbad. Or Darosha is aware that Mohbad was going to be killed or something, because with that look, something was in Darosha's mind. I want us, while we are holding on to this point, okay, I think that somebody is also behind it, just like the last speaker said. When you look at it, prime boy that you are holding in custody, there is no evidence. I've been saying that I think at this point, we should kind of be pushing this narrative on everybody's platform. Like, there is no evidence for holding to prime boy, other than say they said he fought Mohbad. No evidence of anything whatsoever. But prime boy has been in detention for how long? And prime boy turned himself in. Right? Spending went in to make a statement. Spending only suggested his nurse. How did that become a crime? How did that become a crime for suggesting his nurse? It was not even there. It was not the one that called the nurse. It was Darosha that even called the ambulance to come and tell Baba Mohbad to ascertain that Mohbad was dead. When the lawyer got to Mohbad's house, he did not call Mohbad's dad. What was the lawyer's intention at Mohbad's house without even saying, if this boy died, let us go and get police report first? Why wait till 10 at night? So what kind of lawyer was that? So many things are just not right. Obeleguchi has to actually, and I will tell you this, we should stop saying we need DNA, because I can tell you for a fact, if you go on Google, it's on Google, Canadian visa, if Mohbad actually sponsored that visa, that visa, Mohbad will have to do a DNA. It's on Google. This is not that I'm suspecting this, or I'm saying what I don't know. They will have to do a DNA test for that visa application. And don't forget that Adura said they were having Wunmi and Mohbad were having this little argument about the Canadian visa thing. So let's stop saying we need a DNA, because Wunmi has that DNA result. Wunmi has that DNA result. If the Canadian this thing went through, then the DNA is with Wunmi. So why are we talking? Why are they talking to us as if we are all stupid? The whole Nigerians cannot be stupid. We are not stupid. So if nobody is afraid to say it, I am telling you for a fact that Wunmi has that DNA. If they want to prove it, they should seek that they should go to Canadian embassy and get the report. So we should stop saying this, that Wunmi should do DNA. The reason why Wunmi is refusing to do DNA is because Wunmi already has this DNA, and Mohbad already probably knew that this child is not mine. That's nice. Because it can be embarrassing if you have your friends in the car, and in the night of your show, you are now realizing your son is not your son. Now, because at the same time it's a family issue, but but at the end of the day, things are getting out of hand. You will voice out. So Wunmi has that DNA. Iyabo Ojo knows he has the DNA. Results. The truth is, for a woman to be shying away from a DNA result, it speaks volume. And now for you to now be telling Baba Mohbad to go and do DNA, show you Wunmi Baleni. About him fan consoling. So why would you be saying that Baba Mohbad should go and do DNA when you already have the result in your hand? Clearly, me from my friend boys negotiation show now. Many of us we've traveled. I'm not new to traveling now. So if you're saying that you want to go to, you're going to, if Wunmi, let's say Wunmi was the one that sponsored the Canadian visa, Wunmi will not be asked for a DNA. But because Mohbad is the one sponsoring it, that's the fact for 100% and 1 point that Wunmi has the DNA results. So what I'm trying to say is somebody IHOP is holding spending, and they're holding Prime Boy for the case that they want them to be the scapegoat for. Because what is the offense of spending for suggesting a nurse and now you go back to 20 million? Baba only 20 million on account ni.
Aye, you mad?
Baba only 20 million account ni. So for just suspecting, what is the crime for suggesting a nurse to someone, and this same person is the only eyewitness of what happened to Mohbad within Mohbad and Wunmi, and now you're asking for 20 million. And then the Kotoba must have 10 million. All of my don't say, so only like any. Don't say, 20 million. So they should not say, oh, Payoni. Hey, Babolo, where now? Hey, Badalo, where now? Hey, Fanny Bitoku Mohbad, where now? And now you are saying 20 million. Even Sam Larry that beats Mohbad, to stupor, you ask him for 20 million. There's any evidence near. Somebody now suggested something, and now you are saying they should come and give you 20 million. So somebody higher in this case. So are they saying the police IG cannot hear this, does not know this? And now they are saying they're not pushing us everywhere. The court case is till next year. And I'm saying, they are probably holding spending and Prime Boy to kind of make them to change their statements, or to kind of make sure that they stay there and don't even have connection outside. For them to be putting that kind of irresponsible demand is because they want to hold them down. And they can't put us because many heads will roll. Nothing must happen to Darosha spending, and nothing must happen to Prime Boy. Darosha has to come out and tell us what that score is. He needs to explain it. He was the one that even bent Mohbad's neck. Hey, can you come out for 5 million? Station set to Tony Darosha. Hey, Wunmi got physical, and the same thing, Spending said they already told the police that this was their statement. So why is Wunmi still at home? So no form of lawyer. Survive, man. So what exactly is this? Wunmi should not even be there because Wunmi gonna physical fights that people saw. Spending saw it, and now you are holding that same price as Spending. To me, I think Nigerian police is as corrupt as anything. We all know that, but in this case, it's actually going to bring a lot of people. By the time that I'm married, justice for Mohbad, I want to IHOP here. You will know that they are dirty and stinking as anything. They are because they are now denying the public the justice that we deserve. What do we do now? What we need to do is leave Wunmi alone. We need to start dragging these authorities. We need to start dragging these authorities. Because at the end of this fucking freaking thing, what they will be saying is, think about it, don't allow you to passport to Masakri. One I want America, I want to see UK, I want to see I want to Australia. And what do you be sending your children to America, sending your children to UK, and be flashing it, when we have cases, if that will come at everyone until they fit 10,000 down, you'll be flashing 10 million wristwatches. Who are you oppressing? Who cares? Who cares? Then we'll know that, okay, at the end of the day, you put Mohbad is linked to Obalegushi. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Thank you. God bless you for your submission. I really appreciate. You, and I want to really appreciate Joanna T. God bless you. I appreciate.
You can drop.
No problem. I'll use your space.
Where's to?
Yes, please.
Mr.
Please, what's going on?
I don't know if I am permitted to talk. Where's to?
Why not? Why you have to talk? The others should mute, please.
All right, thank you so very much. I really appreciated all how it has been till now. It's a very serious day and all that. But I'm going to start like this. It is very funny. Nígbà míì, tó bá ní kí wọ́n pe ìpàdé ọlọ́gbọ́n, kò sí bọ́lọ́gbọ́n ṣe fẹ́ pọ̀ tó, ẹ máa rí òmùgọ̀ níbẹ̀. Òmùgọ̀ tó wà, òun ló jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé ọlọ́gbọ́n wà. Torí tí ò bá sí òmùgọ̀, kò lè sí ọlọ́gbọ́n. What I'm trying to bring out here is this. We have been facing the same direction all this while. Justice for Mohbad. We only have branches. What I think we need to do now, we don't need to go too far. Yoruba says, "Tí oko bá ti jìnnà, ilá ò kí ń kó." I want us to just focus on CP Idowu Owowuwa. Because if Idowu Owowuwa could claim and tell me, I don't know about others, but I'm sure he's talking to the whole world. As a commissioner of police in Lagos State, if he could claim that Wunmi Mohbad got home Sunday/Monday around 00:30 something, which is 12:30 something a.m., bleeding, and the whole world, the whole people that followed him keep persuading him, and he refused to go to the hospital. Then after a while, in the morning, due to the pain he's going through, they decided to take him to the hospital. He said he preferred a nurse, his own personal nurse, Fumilayo or what she called, that they put the call through and claimed she wasn't available. And if the police officer could state that Mohbad is in unbearable pain, I think that is a very big English to use. When you're talking about something being unbearable pain, and this person we claim is in unbearable pain was still under that roof without being given any medical attention for 12 to 14 hours. For 12 to 14 hours. And all these people were left out, and prime blah 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 are being detained. I don't think we have any other person to call upon. The main person we need to keep shouting we need justice from is the CP of Lagos State. I'm sorry to say, if he is competent enough, according to the rank he has, if he is competent enough, he should know the whole world is looking at what he's doing right now. He should know the whole world is interested in this case. He should know the whole world wants the justice. And if Wunmi, Darusha, and others inside that house with Mo, when he is going through unbearable pains, are there with him till he give up. And Wunmi Idowu, the CP of Lagos State, could not do anything. And they all claim they've went to Pant, drop their statements, blah blah blah, and out of what they wrote, there's nothing to find them guilty of, and yet the negligence is yet unpunishable offense in Nigeria. Then I don't think the justice is anywhere around the corner. Because if we can be quiet as we are, and one person that just woke up from our bed, this time around, could just walk to a meeting where we are looking at over 700 people, and you don't know how many people streaming you from where you don't even see. And you can come over to call everybody glutton, you can come over to call everybody backbiters, you can come here to say sort of things. I think you deserve a psychiatric attention. Because if we are here crying sleeplessly, seeking for justice, it is not basically because of Mohbad. Mohbad is gone, good and fine. If they give the justice, either right or wrong, it can never bring Mohbad back. But we are doing all this for the other young souls, for the sake of those coming up later. I have been asking the knowledgeable people, when if you want to blow me, you want to punch me, and I dodge, when was that now a punishable offense under the law? Why must you call me a criminal because I dodge a punch? So I think it is high time for us to look into this issue. Day by day, night after night, many things are being left undone. Prime Boy has to be released. Prime Boy, every situation of bail has been met up with, and the major paper that's supposed to be signed is in the table of this same CP. Wunmi refused to sign the paper. And we are here seeking for justice. This is absolutely act of injustice. If the CP could see that the people around Mo the last 72 hours has to all be detained, and 90% of them are walking out here, even they carry Olusho. They are transporting themselves from one hotel to another, catching cruise, catching fun, and there is nothing being done about it. This is act of injustice. This is more than conspiracy. I think at this particular point in time, we need to keep telling these people, what do we need? We need this justice. How are we to get this justice? We need to focus. We need to start shouting, the CP, Idowu, Owowuwa. If it is Owowuwa or Owowuwa, whatsoever it is, he needs to dance to our tone. You are there to serve Nigerians. Nigeria is not here to serve you. You are the commissioner of police. Securing life and properties is our collective responsibilities. That is what you people always say. How many lives have you people been secured? How many properties have you people been secured? Nothing has been done. Mo is a legend by now, and his life has been cut short. The CP is yet to do anything. The investigation remains stagnant. No any could help. We the civilians are now the one running around to help the situation, to help the investigation. And you people were there. The Nigerian, let me just say, the country entirely are serving you, paying your salary for what you are not doing. Because if you are doing your work diligently, we are not supposed to be here. But because you are not doing what you are supposed to do, how could you give out a statement and just one person come to debunk that, telling the whole world that the police, the Nigerian police is a liar? If the police could tell us that Mohbad sustained a severe injury, and Wunmi could tell us that Mohbad did not sustain any severe injury, it was a crash. What are we looking up to? Who are we to believe? Who is fooling who? If the police could tell us that Mo has a vital injury in the breaking of Prado glass, and yet there is no Prado video, neither a picture. Nigerians of nowadays, person fall for road, the one die. Instead, we they go rescue him. Na video the first they do. Are you talking about Nigerian of these days? And Mohbad engaged in a fight with Prime. No single video. No audio. Nothing of such. Everything that happens to Mohbad inside that house from midnight on Sunday till Tuesday, no leakages, no video. Mohbad did not have access to his phone immediately right after the show till Tuesday, no video, no leakages. Are you telling me everything is right with Mo on Monday? Are you really telling me Mo passed out on Tuesday? After when Mo passed out, that is when the whole world gets to know that the CCTV is not connected. What are you people saying? Karimo happens to be the one teaching the Nigerian police what to do when they are going to a crime scene. What are we saying? Karimo happens to be the one transferring money to the Nigerian police to get glove to pick up exhibits at the crime scene. What are we looking at? This is Nigeria, where every impossible thing is possible. Please, Mr. Idowu Owowuwa, the CP of Lagos State Police, please do the right thing, do the needful. It's never too late. Please correct all these errors. We need to see the truth, bring the light. We really want to know what comes up. Help us out. The petition concerning Oba Elegushi needs to be treated. It's never too late. Said Oba Elegushi, he needs to be called out by the police. What is the connection between Said and Samilari? Why are they bullying Mohbad? What comes up between Mohbad and Oba? Yorùbá ní ojo gàté kò jọ gàté, ó ti fẹsẹ̀ méjèèjì tìrú. Kí ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin wọn? If not what people have been talking about. Now it's a big shock. How do these people get to know this? CP Idowu Owowuwa. There are so many contradictions in your write-up, in what you read to us. Too many contradictions, but yet it's never too late to correct. You can still start all this thing all over again and let it work out perfectly. We can't let go of the primary suspect and running around the secondary suspect. Please, let's do the needful.